Parents of children with certain types of disabilities will be able to relate to this video and understand what I'm talking about. And for those who don't, this might be an opportunity for some education, especially those of you who might be in the fields of nursing or in the medical field. Certain types of disabilities, ones that impact a person's ability to communicate or impact a person's ability to identify within themselves what they're feeling in terms of pain or discomfort, makes it very difficult for parents and can make it difficult for medical professionals to determine what is the issue at hand. We rely a great deal on physical cues. I mean, that's how I knew something was off with my son yesterday. It wasn't because he told me he wasn't feeling well or that he told me his nose was stuffy, because he doesn't tell me those things. It's because I observed a difference in his behavior, and I observed the stuffiness in his nose. So it's a very different type of dynamic. And then, for instance, when Taylor was having an issue with his stomach, and he would, he would point to his stomach. Is something bothering you? And he'd say, yes. I'd say, where? And he would point to his stomach. And then when I would ask him, what is it? Is it a pain? I don't know. Is it an ache? I don't know. Do you feel bloated? I don't know. So that inability to communicate, I mean, he recognizes something's wrong. He can point to the area, but he can't explain to me beyond that the nature of the complaint. And that can make it difficult to determine what course of treatment, or if there is a need for any kind of treatment, and it becomes a challenge. And it becomes even more challenging when you do go to get medical care and you encounter, as is not an uncommon thing, medical staff, nurses and doctors, who really lack any real knowledge or education regarding disabilities, developmental disabilities, for a variety of reasons, make it more difficult. There's so many issues. There's such a need for the medical and nursing community to educate themselves, because the ignorance is pervasive, and in many ways, people with developmental disabilities are being failed by a system that simply doesn't want to be bothered with them. There's a lot of bias. There's a lot of bias and bigotry in our society in general towards people with developmental disabilities, and certain types of developmental disabilities, for example, and most importantly, intellectual disability. And that bias is present in the medical and nursing professions as well. There's a surprising number of people in the field, and this includes social workers, who are eugenicists. They may not call themselves that, but they are. And it's something that we as parents and as advocates and as people with developmental disabilities need to be aware of and not accept, because it's not acceptable.